Hello, and this is my podcast, Search for Smiles. My name is Dustin, and as you can tell, things have changed, and I'm really excited about them. And I'm going to be here talking to you about what has changed, what is the new direction this is going in, as well as just life updates and stuff like that. So, as you know, this podcast is called Search for Smiles, and it's going to stay that way. But this is episode one. This is the first episode of this new kind of retheming, rebranding type ideal. So I'm going to get into this with some questions that people have asked me or I have made up myself to kind of tell you where this is going as well as what's going to be happening. So, as I said already, this is going to be the same name. This is Search for Smiles. This is the podcast. This is my podcast, and it's all about just enjoying life, being happy, and staying positive and surging to smile. You want to smile. You want to be happy. Everyone's a little happy, happy, happy. That's why I got tea, like Cy Robertson. So, as I was saying, this is kind of expanding the theme / brand. I am putting more effort into this, and it's going to be much better than how I feel like it was before. I have better stuff. I have obviously a camera, a light, and everything. I'm going to get into that right now, actually. My old episodes, I enjoyed them. People enjoyed them, but they weren't to how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be big, not big, but I wanted it to be better quality, better stuff. I noticed there's sometimes some off-putting sounds or like glitchiness in my audio, and I'm hoping that's fixed now and you can actually see me as well. As well as I always kind of talked about being in a college dorm. I'm not in a dorm right now. I'm in my bedroom. As you can see, I got my bed. I got Cubone right there. I got Jimmy Butler up there because I love Jimmy Butler, as everybody knows. And I'm at my house. So I have much more time because it is now June and school's out. So let me get into these questions now of where this is going to be going. Am I going to be using a camera full time? Yes, I hope so, and that is the goal. As you can see me. I can't see you. I don't know, I was about to say that, but you can see me, and I feel like it adds more life and more kind of realism, more me, more actually being me, more authentic. So I do plan on using a camera full time. That is my goal, and I commit to that goal. Next question will be, where can I listen and or watch? So to answer that, it's still going to be on Spotify. So it's still going to be on Spotify, Search for Smiles, but it's also going to be on YouTube now that you can see me. So you can watch there as well. Actually watch this time. Now you can throw it up while you're in bed cuddling with your girlfriend. You got Search for Smiles and chill now in the big 2.5. I hated I said that, but you get my point. You can find it there to listen to or watch now, as I said, on YouTube, and you can listen on Spotify. Those will still be there. What's the new focus for the podcast? So my new focus is to make it more authentic. As I said before, I want people to come here, laugh, smile, giggle, enjoy, chuckle. Chuckle is a good word. I want people to chuckle. I want people to enjoy life. I'm still going to have kind of like positivity, motivation type of episodes here and there, but I felt like that was going to run dry. I feel like my ideas are pretty repetitive, and I want to have more fun with it. I want to have my friends on. We can talk about some crazy stories that make you guys laugh. I can throw clips on now that you're watching and stuff. I have so much more ideas and access now that I didn't have before. I didn't have a camera. I really didn't have I just had my laptop, this microphone. Now I got my camera here. I got my ring light behind it. I can do my makeup now. I have a monitor, and I have my laptop, I have my audio board, and I have my microphone. So it's getting bigger and better, and hopefully it just continues to grow. So that kind of answers what's the focus of the new podcast. It's just to all more authentic, more not, it's just more me and more who I want people to see me as, or listen, or just something for them to enjoy. Will the schedule change? I hope so. As I said, I am out of school. It is summertime. It is currently like 80 degrees in my room. So if I look a little like glossy, I am kind of sweating. So I apologize for that. And to answer the question, I'm hoping to do every Friday. I'm hoping that is the goal. Friday, end of the work week, you can put this on to enjoy, listen, do what you want to do with it. I'm going to make that my goal. I may not hit it sometimes. For example, I had a really good but interview with a good friend of mine, and the audio got corrupted, and it sucked because I loved how it came out. We talked about so many good things and everything, but once the audio gets corrupted, you really can't do anything about it, and it really blows. So that didn't get out, and that's what kind of made me want to do this. I realized, man, I'm doing this kind of a bootleg way, and I really want this to be expanded to something good. And that's why I didn't upload. I'm talking like a YouTuber, but post anything really, because I was really disappointed how that was going. So I took time, I bought things, I want to make it better, and here we are now with kind of a new beginning. Will there be guests? Yes, there will be guests, sometimes in person, sometimes through a phone call, not phone call, but like FaceTime, but not actually FaceTime, but you get what I'm saying. And there will be some of my friends. I'm working with an artist that I really enjoy to get on. I talked to him about it. He said he would, but schedules change. So if it happens, sick. If it doesn't, sick. So there will be guests, and I will be having people on to talk to me and share stories that we've had to make other people listen and to enjoy. So my next question is, will there be solo episodes? Yes. As you can see, this is a solo episode. It's not going to be quite as long as the other ones. It's just kind of an introduction. But yes, there will be solo episodes. There will be more of a kind of fun vibe to them. I mean, I'm just kind of talking to a camera and a microphone right now, but you will see solo episodes of me. I know that may not be what you want, or you maybe came here because I'm good looking. Probably not, but could be. But yes, there will be solo episodes. Will old episodes be up was another question, and I'm going to say no. I'm going to delete those, and those will not be able to be listened to once this goes up. Those will be gone. So with that being said, this is episode 1. This is episode 1 of Search for Smiles, because I am putting it out on more platforms like YouTube, and it's going to be kind of a new start and new beginning, because I feel like that's what I wanted to do. I want people to see this and not what it was before. So that answers the question of, will old episodes be up? They will not be up. This is episode 1, and I want to let that be known. This is episode 1. My next question is, where can we follow? If you see my eyes kind of glance, it's because I have a notebook right here. I'm reading off the questions because I don't have the best memory. But continuing, where can we follow? So as I said, you can listen and watch on Spotify and YouTube. But for like social media things, I have an Instagram for this podcast. It's going to be Search for Smiles. It's already up. It's small because I started it late, but everything's deleted off of there. It's going to be kind of a new start with that as well. And hopefully that grows. That's going to be where I post kind of like clips here and there, or like news, or not sneak peeks, but like letting people know like what the new episode's going to be before you see it. So if you want to know, like say the new episode's Friday and I'm interviewing some person, I'll probably post that on Instagram probably like 2 days before to give people an idea what to expect. So you can follow there and I'm going to have a TikTok probably with clips of the podcast and stuff like that. Maybe other things, like if I interview someone and we go out and do something and there's a funny moment or something, it'll be posted there, or something like that. Just sharing more in depth of my life. There will be a TikTok for that as well. You'll see that somewhere on the screen, or maybe up here. I'll probably have like the socials, like YouTube, Spotify, the Instagram, and the TikTok, so you guys can see and you guys can go follow it there. Another question was, what makes you excited about the new direction of this podcast? And I will say the new podcast direction is very exciting to me. If I can explain why am I excited, I would honestly say everything. I have a camera, I have better equipment, I have a better setup, I feel like I can really make this thing work. I almost spilled my tea. Sweet tea, by the way. As I was saying, I just feel I have so many more ideas I can do now. I can post clips while I'm talking. I have so much more access to social medias and stuff. I have so many ideas of people I want to bring on, stuff like that. So I'm really committed to this. I really want this to work. I really want this to grow, and I really want people to just enjoy this. I want people to know that this is something they can listen to or watch just to find enjoyment or motivational positivity. So that answers that question. Those are all the questions that I have written down. If you have any more, as I said, there's an Instagram and stuff you can ask there. But this is kind of an introduction video episode of, I'm saying video now because I have a camera. This is kind of a introduction to what this is going to be. And I really hope you guys listen and follow along, because I have so many ideas, as I said, and I want this to be enjoyable, not just for me, but for you guys as well. And that kind of concludes this. I know it's only about a 12, 15-minute video episode, but that does kind of conclude this. As I said before, I have better equipment. I have the camera. I have better sounding stuff. I mean, I can get up and move now. Like, look at this. I'm standing right now. I couldn't stand before. I have so much room for activities. Step brothers. Look at all these. Let's move. Look at all these activities I can do. So much activities. And then the bed falls on them. They make bunk beds. Great movie you should watch. Anywho, that does kind of conclude this video of video. If I say video one more time, I swear, this episode of Search for Smiles. I really hope you guys tune in for future episodes and keep enjoying and following what I'm trying to do here. It means the world that you actually came to this one. As I said before, hopefully every Friday I continue to produce for you guys to enjoy. And that is about it. This is Search for Smiles, and I hope you guys stay along for the ride, and I will see you next time I post.